was it just the physical abuse and him making you get naked, or was he actually like penetrating you and doing things like that?
He took my childhood from me.
So I'm gonna ask real quick. So the teeth or whatever that's kind of rotted out. Like, what's the deal with that?
But my sister used to make me dress up like older than what I was.
So she used to make you. So
she had me booty shorts. So when I be telling people like I'm only like 11, nobody never believed my age because I was mature for my age.
Okay, so she's like 19 years older than you.
Yeah, she's the same age as my first baby daddy.
Your first baby daddy? Is that you like older guys? Is that like what's going on here?
I guess.
Okay, is that like kind of daddy issues type deal?
I didn't start with like no domestic violence or anything. I moved with my sister, like her husband used to try to kill her with knives and stuff. So I was traumatized.
What's up, YouTube? Guys, if you know anything about this channel, you know it gets hot in the summertime and things are heating up. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, and stay tapped in. Something tells me it's gonna be a hot summer. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm alright.
All right. So are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay, and so how old are you?
30.
30?
Yeah.
And so how long have you been homeless?
Like a few months.
Few months? So what was it that happened a few months ago that caused you to become homeless?
Well, I was in Michigan in November. Well, I left Michigan in November, fleeing from a domestic violence relationship. I came down here with this girl. I thought we was like sisters or whatever. She did something that was not champion. She did something that was disrespectful. She sent the baby, pictures of the baby private parts to people and thought it was funny.
Whoa. Back up. Wait, what? So hold on. So you was fleeing from a DV situation in Michigan.
Yeah.
That was in November. You came down here with a girl that you thought was like a sister to you.
Yeah, I've been knowing her since 2021.
Okay, so you've been knowing her for a minute.
Right.
So you trusted her, you came down here, and she did what now?
Like in January, like the end of January, she admitted that she was sending pictures of my baby private parts to people. I left because I didn't want to. I had two options. I could have put her in the hospital and go to jail or leave.
Wow. Okay, wow.
Going back to Michigan and
how did you find out that she did that in the first place?
Oh, I got on camera. She was kept on trying to argue. She liked to argue, and I'm not an arguing person. If you gonna fight, you gonna fight.
No. I'm saying, how did you find out that
she was trying to argue with me, and I was ignoring her. So that's when she said it. I heard my. I had her on
Oh, so
recording.
she was trying to like get under your skin type deal.
But she was laughing, like she was sending it to multiple people. So
do you think she actually did that, or she was just saying it to try to make you upset?
No, I believe she did that because I heard it from more than one person.
Okay.
To confirm it.
No, I get it. Wow.
And I got it on video of her saying, the police didn't do nothing. So I just left.
Wow.
And that was in January.
Okay, and so ever since then you kind of been like at the shelters or whatever?
No, I was been in a hotel room. I went to one shelter like in Valdosta for like almost a month. And then that ain't work out.
What do you mean it didn't work out? What happened?
Well, when somebody still, like they say follow the rule books, but people were stealing and the staff wasn't doing anything. And all I said was, because I'm very vocal and outspoken, if somebody steal my kids stuff that I paid for, I'm not going to them because y'all don't do nothing. And I guess the staff was already trying to argue or whatever, and she got mad and said, so is that a threat? I said, call it what you want. She said, what do you mean by that? I said, I'm calling law enforcement. I'm not going to y'all. Why would I go to y'all? Y'all don't do nothing. Somebody's phone got stolen. Over $300 on their phone. Somebody got a hotel room out of that, and then they still kept on getting stolen. So one day, like at the end of April, I'm pregnant. My son kicked me in my stomach, and we was on the bed, and I was telling him prior to him, because I already seen that he was gonna kick me in my stomach, so I tried to tell him, get off my stomach, get off my legs. And he kicked me in my stomach, and I pushed him on the bed, and he started crying. But if I tell my son no, he cry anyway. So somebody wouldn't go tell staff, because ain't no way no staff heard it when the office all the way. You can't hear it.
Right.
So she came to my door like, why he crying? He okay? I say he kicked me in my stomach. I'm pregnant. I pushed him on bed. Oh, he's a baby. I said he's a toddler. He's not a baby. And she started yelling, talking to me crazy, and then I snapped. And I said, well, I'm not about to let him kick me in my stomach. Oh, I call defense. Call whoever you want. I would tell them the same thing. I pushed him on the bed. He cried if I tell him no. So no matter what, I don't care who you call.
Did you like get into a physical altercation with the worker?
No, then one of the residents, they put they two like, well, I ain't scared. She put her I fire her. She can't beat me, but she looking dead at me. And I'm like, who you talking to? And she like, you can't beat me. I said, so I had to put him down. I said, what you want to do? I like, y'all be thinking because I'm pregnant that I'm about to let, so that's a whole threat. I don't do threats.
What part of Michigan you from?
Detroit. So I don't do
what
threats.
Up, though?
East side.
Okay, we gonna talk about that in a second. So, wow. Okay, so did you end up getting a fight with the other resident there?
They called the sheriff. Whatever they told the sheriff, they was there like that. But I didn't do nothing. I told the sheriff like Zachy.
And that was in Valdosta?
That was in Valdosta.
Okay.
We came down here. We was in hotels. We've been at this shelter for like we've been on the shelter till like the 10th, 9th or the 10th.
Okay.
Here,
so,
yeah.
how many months pregnant are you?
Almost 4.
Almost 4?
Yeah.
So that means you got pregnant out here?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
What? What? Okay. Why?
I asked myself the same thing.
Like, first of all, by who?
My ex.
That you was fleeing from?
No. My ex, while I left Atlanta in 2021. It was a mistake.
Wait a minute. Okay, so we gonna unravel all this.
I left her. I was staying in Atlanta in 2021. I left her because I couldn't get no job because.
Why'd you come here in the first place?
Because I was because I was a girl. She was selling sex toys, and I know her from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
So we were supposed to go together because I got IG interviews, and she wanted me to help her promote her
sex toys, right?
On my IG,
right,
and all my social platforms,
right.
But when I got down here in 2021, it was always excuse she was chasing a dude, and so I said I'm always going to get a job, but I'm out here. And I couldn't get a job because I'm a fella.
So wait, what's your IG?
Lady_ghost_face.
Lady_ what?
Lady_ghost_face.
Face?
Lady
okay,
_ghost_face.
Okay. Because I mean, you are extremely pretty.
Thank you.
You're definitely pretty. And how many followers or whatever do you have on Instagram?
I don't know. I be blocking a lot of people. I don't know. I don't like when people like troll my page and like this be. I don't like that.
Because I mean, for her to want to promote her stuff on there, you have
because I know her and I used to model and dance and stuff. So we met at our.
You used to dance like strip club or whatever.
Strip.
Okay. So
I was a call girl.
You was a call girl.
A call girl is a stripper that comes to dance at party. Now I know other stuff. Y'all definitely is call girl out here. I don't know what.
So I'm gonna ask real quick. So the teeth or whatever that's kind of rotted out. Like what's the deal with that?
I have low earns, so my teeth. It'll fall out and then they come back in, and then like a couple of my teeth that's pulling, they pulled it when I was like 16, but they was really because they was little, but they was really my permanent teeth, and they thought that was my baby teeth. But I got real low earn, and then it just make it worse through my pregnancies.
Okay. So when you got pregnant with,
and then when I was like go to dentist when I was little, they used to give me like clean my teeth and then give me candy. And ain't no kid gonna turn down no kid.
So they give you the cleaning and give you the stuff to bring you back right back in a few months. Yeah. I know that's right. That's called business. That's called good business. All right. So the ex or whatever that you're pregnant by now, were you like living with him when y'all got pregnant?
No.
You were in a shelter?
No. He had came over to the girl house that was making threats and stuff. Because they lied on him and said that he put his hands on them. But they said that like, they said he slapped me. They said that he slapped me. And then when I got down here, he ain't touch me. And then when they asked him to come, so I called him or whatever. Then the story of little lies came up again. So I knew like if he over there, they not about little stuff she was talking about. Getting people to jump me, all the other stuff, little weird stuff.
So you called him over there for protection, basically?
Nah, and I was to be petty. It was more like a petty.
But how'd y'all end up effing?
I was horny. I was buzzed. It just happened.
Was it one time or was it ongoing?
It was twice that day.
It was what?
It was twice that day, but it wasn't.
Was it after that? Like, tell the truth. It's okay.
No.
So y'all done did it twice?
Yeah.
Nah, you lying.
It was twice.
I can tell. Like, I'm good at what I do.
It was twice. It was twice. It was that
You
morning.
said twice that day.
That day, and that's it.
Y'all didn't do it any after that. And so you got
I went
pregnant
to Detroit. I flew to Detroit May 7th.
Talking about just a couple weeks ago?
I mean, no, not May. Oh shit. This sun is killing me. I flew to Detroit February 7th. Because my daughter's birthday on Valentine's Day. So we was in Detroit till February 21st.
Who was you staying with in Detroit?
I was in a hotel.
Okay, so let's real quick. Let's start from the beginning. So where you from? Detroit?
I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been in Detroit since I was 10 years old.
Okay, man. Hey, man. Shout out that Lou, man. Shout out that 314, man. I love St. Louis. Shout out St. Louis all day, man. Her, all day. And then definitely shout out to D, man. What up, though? Both my roommates in college were from Detroit. So shout out that Detroit, man. And so growing up in, St. Louis and Detroit, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Well, the lady that birthed me, I can't call her my mom because I don't know her. So the lady that birthed me, from what I was told, she told the state of Missouri, like, pay her to keep her kids or they can have us. So they took us. So I got removed from my mama with a lady that birthed me at 3 years old.
It's a Michigan number right there.
Yeah, that's central. Like a insurance client.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, okay, but what we could. So long and short, you was adopted. It sounds like.
No, I wish. I was in the system. I was in group homes, foster homes. I was getting abused in foster homes.
What type of abuse are we talking about?
You ever read the book, read the book, The Child Called It? Like how his mama wouldn't starve him, wouldn't feed him, stuff like that. Yeah, like we be in the basement. Me and my sister Danielle, we would sleep in the basement, and she was just basically collecting the money. Like she wasn't feeding me.
What was it that
happened?
On me. What was it that happened that caused you to move to Detroit when you was 10?
They tricked me. See, if I didn't move, I'm the youngest out of 10 kids on my mama's side. So if I didn't move from Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, my siblings wasn't leaving. So they lied and told me that we was visiting my sister in Detroit. And ever since we got her, like when I was little, I remember like me and my brother drawing a map trying to get back to St. Louis, Missouri.
Y'all was trying to get back?
Yes. But
I mean, did you move with this?
My siblings, they tricked me to get my siblings come up here.
Who is they though? In other words,
the state of Missouri.
And so who were you living with when you got to Michigan?
I was staying with my sister.
Okay, so that's who you was living with, your older sister?
And that was a nightmare.
Why was that?
Cause like I ain't never seen nobody get like beat or nothing. I didn't start with like no domestic violence or anything. I moved with my sister. Like her husband used to try to kill her with knives and stuff. So I was traumatized. Like
her husband used
to try to kill her. He used to touch on me, and nobody was never listening.
So he used to like touching you sexually?
Yes.
Oof. And
then I told, like, finally, like when I turned 11, like I was the only one that had to get naked to get a whooping. And then when I got grown, I found out that she knew about it, and she basically told him to do that so he won't leave her.
So he won't what?
Leave her.
So wait, was he? Okay, so was it just the physical abuse and him making you get naked, or was he actually like penetrating you and doing things like that?
He took my childhood from me.
So he was having sex with you?
He tried to put his penis in my booty.
You say he tried to put it in your anus?
Yes, and he told me if I tell my sister or anybody, he would kill my sister. And I used to always see him put his hands on my sister to the point where my sister had to feel like she's sleepwalking and try to kill her. Like I never seen none of that like on TV till I came to Michigan. Like, I was getting abused in St. Louis in placement and foster care, but I ain't never been violated
like
by
that.
no grown man at no 10, 11
How
years old.
long did that was it an ongoing thing
It
where he was
happened
violating you?
It happened like 2 weeks straight, and then I just broke down, and I told my sister. I told one of my other sisters, and then she told her, because I was scared. And she was too kind. She
felt like she knew about it.
Well, the state of Michigan felt like she knew more than what she was giving.
They removed you from the house?
Yeah, but they wouldn't let me. He told somebody in jail found out that he touched the little girl, his sister-in-law, and they was about to tell everybody. For the dude don't tell everybody. He had to have sex with the dude, so the dude won't tell everybody. And he told a friend of the family, like, she grown now, I can touch her again, and nobody.
Talking about you?
Yeah, nobody would believe her like they didn't when she was a kid. But the story I've been sending, like, when I was 17, it got to the point where I was having nightmares till I was 17. I tried to kill myself because I didn't understand why she didn't believe me. Like, why would she feel like that all her life? But then I've never been touched with no grown man. I didn't like him, but I didn't want to stay with her either. I wanted to go back to Missouri, and she refused to let any of my other family get me when that first happened. I feel like my life would have been so much better if one of my auntie's uncles would have got me. She wouldn't let nobody get me. And they kept trying, but they gave up. So I say, excuse my language, I say fuck my family, because they don't care. Like, if I do something, or say if I go to jail for something I ain't do, they let me sit in there. Like, when I was in St. Louis, Missouri, I almost went to jail for something I ain't do. My uncle's gonna let me sit there. And he the head sheriff.
What did they let you go? What did they say you did?
Somebody tried to say that I assaulted him because he was trying to have sex with me, and I wasn't about to do that.
So let me ask, I mean, as far as, like, was that the only instance of sexual assault in your life, or was this something that keeps on happening type deal?
It, like, keep happening. Like, my sister told me, like, when I left her and stuff, when I was getting older, she said I ain't nothing good for laying on my back and getting violated and getting... For people to violate me, that's all I'm good for, just like my mom. But I'm the youngest out of all my siblings, and like that, like when you have a parent that they youngest, like, oh, she better than you. And I was always lighter than all my siblings.
So they pitted you against each other. Wow.
So when I got older,
I just want to be clear though.
More people was coming to me telling me that she knew about it. She told him, she gave him the okay. But she won't.
Was he doing it all the way up through 17?
No.
Okay,
it was like
so
we moved to Michigan when I was 10.
Right, so it stopped at
when
11.
School was out.
Is that what you're saying?
Like 2 weeks after I turned 11.
Okay. Ooh. And just to be clear, just because I don't want it to be like unfair, for him or anything like that. You're saying that he did or didn't penetrate you?
He did.
Okay, so he definitely took your innocence away.
Yeah.
In that regard.
But my sister used to make me dress like older than what I was.
So she used to make you. So
she had me booty shorts. So when I be telling people like I'm only like 11, nobody never believed my age because I was mature for my age, but I was really a kid.
What effect do you think that had on you?
For a long time, I hated my sister. I hated all of them. I had more hatred than her because she didn't believe me. By her being violated as 13 and stuff, you would think, as a child and stuff, you would think that, why would I lie about something like that? And I ain't never been violated by no grown ass man until I moved to Michigan. So when I moved to Michigan, it was like, it brought like it's a different side. Like, I don't trust nobody. Like, my kids, I'm overprotective.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a rough time in life anyway at that age because your body's changing, you're changing, you're going through, you're starting to go through puberty
myself,
and all
like,
that stuff. So
nobody believed me, and like it got to the point like, why she not listening to me? If I was lying, why would I stick to the same story?
So they thought you was just lying.
No, it got proved. Like, so the lie detector test they had me take. They told my sister that I was lying, but I seen the actual lie detector paper, and it said everything. A question they asked me, it was accurate, it was true, but they couldn't use it in court. So they would try to tell my sister that I was lying to see her reaction because she was too calm. She didn't cry. Like when somebody tell you that your little sister got sexually assaulted by your husband or a grown man,
right,
you show emotion. She was blank. Like,
right.
She didn't want me, like, she told me, like, take her. I don't want her. All type of stuff. Like, when I was in her house, she was trying to make me call her mama. You're not my mama. I'm not calling you that. Like,
so let me ask, did you like end up going?
I love her. She used to be like, I hate you. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna be
How many
shit.
years older was you than her? I mean,
my sister is
49.
She turned 49 January 28th.
Okay, so she's like 19 years older than you.
Yeah, she's the same age as my first baby daddy.
Your first baby daddy. Is that, you like older guys? Is that like what's going on here?
I guess.
Okay, is that like kind of daddy issues type deal?
No, because I ain't never knew him, so like
Well, that's what that means, that you have issues because he wasn't really in your life.
I was always around older people, so it wasn't
just kind of like what you was.
I was mature, so like I was around older people.
I get it, but 49, that's older than me.
No, he about to be 49.
He about to be 49, okay. All right, so listen, so did you end up going to high school and did you graduate?
Yeah, I got my high school diploma and I just graduate UMA January 26th with my associate's
Okay, so you just
in
graduated.
coding.
Okay, hey, listen, congrats. Definitely congrats on getting that associate's.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And so, all right, so definitely I can understand the traumatic childhood and how it would lead to this point in life. What are we doing to try to get ourselves out of this position?
Well, I just got into this shelter because I got tired of paying for hotels.
Yeah, hotel living is the worst. It's so expensive. So expensive. So like the quickest way to drain your money is to go live in a hotel.
Because I was waiting for my child care to be approved. My child care got approved, but it's like hard trying to find a daycare for my 4-year-old and my soon-to-be 1-year-old to be, because the 1-year-old, well, the 11-month-old can't talk, so I'd rather his 4-year-old brother be in the daycare with him.
Right.
So if something happened, he can tell me, because down south shelters, child care, like I be on the news for
don't do that. That happens everywhere. Don't do that. They ain't just down here.
But I'm saying they've been more on the news.
Do me a favor, stand up real quick.
I
want to make sure I have some shots that are kind of like this. Okay. So definitely, like I say, sounds like a lot was going on during childhood. And so congrats. I always say congrats on getting into the shelters, right? Because
but they not helping with nothing. I'm be honest though, like
there's programs though. There's a lot of programs that will help you to get
for help. But Atlanta Missions, like they front for like, it's one thing like a shelter like actually that's helping you. They want you to relax and chill. Like I'm not here to relax and chill. I'm here to get resources. So I go to Crossroads with everything I need. I go to Crossroads, like I put her on Crossroads because they don't give you like. They want you to sit there for 30 days. And everybody don't qualify to go to sister house.
Right.
So after 30 days, they putting you back on the street. So how are you helping? But when the people that come there Monday to Thursday, they be funding them, they act like they helping and you not. Like they give us half the food be raw. It don't be all the way cooked.
You talking about the shelter? You talking about
Crossroads? Yes, the shelter.
Okay.
We had Atlanta Mission. What it's called?
Restoration House.
Yeah, that. They don't, it been my kid, somebody almost kicked my ass. He just turned 11 months today. Kicked him in the face. The same girl that almost kicked him in the face. They refused to let me press charges. They won't let the police in there to arrest her.
I get it. I know how this shelter stuff is. It's half a step away from jail sometimes, but.
Then, like, it was a lot. Then somebody else almost hit my 4-year-old, stop champion, hit my 4-year-old. They was about to fight. Like, my kids been in a crossfire all situations. Somebody talking about killing kids, shooting the place up. So it's like, I've been trying to go to a shelter that can actually help. Y'all not helping. Like, when I ask a question, nobody don't know.
Should probably try the Salvation Army on Mill Street. So.
Tell me wrong.
But listen. Let me not go too deep in all that. On that note, if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
My Cash App is $God my children, me first. Like
Each word, God.
No, like God is the capital G, lowercase O,
okay.
D, capital M, lowercase Y, capital C, lowercase H, I.
Just to let you know, capital, it don't matter.
It's a capital
on
in the first letter of each
word.
word.
But say the words
and
again.
God, my children, me first. It's all one word.
My children, me first.
It's a 1 and then a ST.
And for first.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your IG or Facebook? Well, you said your IG. What's your Facebook and YouTube?
My YouTube is Sheikah Baby.
Sheikah Baby, how you spell that?
SHEIKA BABY.
All right, well, like I say, we really appreciate you and definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
All right.
You make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
Yeah.
All right.